Hello and welcome. Happy 2020. This is going to be your reading for the entire month of January 2020. I hope you all are off to a great start this first week in January and the big changeover. I know I took a few days to just rest and recalibrate, and this changeover period was quite intense for me, so I really allowed myself the space to heal and balance out, and I hope you did as well. Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome to those of you who are new. I'm looking at doing readings a little differently. I'm gonna, kind of see how it goes, but this is gonna be your entire month reading, and then I'm gonna be doing a weekly readings for each of the elements. So you'll kind of have a weekly bump for each element, so air, water, fire, and earth. So you'll be getting, 4 to 5 readings a month versus just the 2 that I was doing. So hopefully that is helpful for you guys. Also, I'll be getting out your eclipse reading for the elements as well for the eclipse that's coming up on the 10th, 11th. So that will be at the full moon in Cancer. So starting off the year with a bang. Also, for those of you who don't know, I am a master energy therapist, and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live in the world. I literally have clients all over the globe at this point, which I'm really, really grateful for. This is my full-time work, so depending on where you live, we would schedule according to your time zone, so don't worry about that. And I normally do a 15% discount for your very first energy session, but for the new year and for the holidays and eclipse season, I am running a 20% discount for your very first energy session with me or as a first-time energy client. So I'm hoping that can support you, to finish wrapping up and letting go of anything that you no longer need, balancing out, starting the year off clean and fresh and just in alignment with your highest and best self. So the energy therapy is really powerful in supporting you with that, especially with it being eclipse season. So again, I'm running a 20% discount for your very first energy session. You will see the link below as well as all the information on my webpage. You can read the testimonials. You'll also see the link before. I do nutrition coaching and counseling with the nutrition products that I use and that I love and have been using since 2008. So you can email me or let me know if that is something that resonates with you. So that's it. Sorry for the long intro. We are going to get straight into the reading now. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Again, this is your reading for the month of January 2020. I've already fully shuffled, so I'm just going to get straight into it here. Let's see what we've going on for you guys. Okay, so first out, we've got Ace of Pentacles. For a lot of you, there is going to be, obviously we're in a new month, we're in a new year, a new decade. There's a lot of just new beginning and newness in general, but I do feel like you're going to have a new opportunity come in for you. I also feel, so this can be an opportunity in love or in work. So business or love is what I'm feeling with this Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles really has the potential to be something long-term and something very, very stable. You can see the arch down here. It's kind of like the offer that's given that has the potential to go down a long path of growing and increasing and becoming stronger and bigger. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles may be a little small, but again, there's a lot of potential to grow there. I've also got the Emperor out here. This can be representing like father energy. Yeah, I'm feeling fatherly energy, so that's not going to resonate with all of you. But the messages around that, I do feel like maybe your father has a very strong opinion about the opportunities that you say yes to or say no to. I feel a message here is to not get influenced by this person, so whoever this Emperor is for you. If it's not a father figure, it can also be maybe a boss or a mentor. I do feel like very strong masculine energy, which that could also be a female. So, general reading, it could be male or female. But I just feel this Emperor they do have a strong opinion for you about this offer coming in. So I feel a message for you, Taurus, is to listen to their advice, be open to it, but to still always trust yourself, okay? And your intuition and what you feel is best for you. Nobody can really tell you that. You have to get to that within yourself. But it is always good to have an outside opinion, an outside, a mentor, somebody who's maybe familiar. Gather the information, do your due diligence, and then make a decision from there. Okay, so interesting message to come through around this Emperor. Also, could be dealing with an Aries. This is the Aries card. But the next card out I've got is the Temperance. So whatever this situation is, it is going to be coming into balance. I also feel that it's going to require patience from you. So kind of coming back to the message about gather your information and then be patient. You may not need to make a decision about this Ace of Pentacles coming in just yet. You may still be healing, still balancing out. I also feel there still may be some more information coming in for you around that. But 2 major arcana cards, that means growth and transformation. Okay, next up, we've got Page of Cups. Interesting. So this energy brings like a playful, lighthearted, kind of goofy energy. It's a bit non-committal. Very, very opposite from this Emperor energy, which is very serious, not so playful. So I don't know, Taurus, I feel like you may be in a battle between maybe your head and your heart. Like your head wants to be very serious and logical and make this decision and, do what's right and do what should be done, etc. But this Page of Cups is like, well, is it fun? Do you enjoy it? Are you liking it? Is this something that you're gonna like really want to do and inspire you? And does it bring happiness to you? So I feel like you're kind of having conflicting energies around this offer coming in for you. Again, this can be a person or this can be a job. But the message here is, again, back to the Temperance card with patience. You don't need to make a decision yet. This 2 of Swords is saying you don't have all the information. You're not quite ready to make a decision. Meaning you don't need to make a decision of yes, you want to be with this person or no, you don't, or yes, you want this job or no, you don't. There's a little bit more information that is going to be coming to light within this month. So take your time. Also, it's really interesting because the 2 of Swords is kind of about cutting the head and heart energy, right? It's kind of severed right here. So there's some shift happening within you around with your head and your heart energy, which as a Taurus, an earth sign, and the bull, you do have very strong mental energy. So that can be part of the lesson in and of itself is to, let the ego know that it's okay. You need the ego, but you're going to tune into the heart and you're going to see what's there as well. So learning how to kind of balance the mind energy and the heart energy. We need both of them. There's not one that's more important than the other. They're both equally important. But there's something here around emotional maturity that's coming through for you this month. And it could be in the way that you're dealing with this situation. Maybe in the past you would make quick decisions. You would make hasty decisions. You would take others' advice and do what they wanted you to do. But you're stepping into your own power now. And you're listening to you and you're doing what you want to do, which is a really beautiful place to be, okay? 9 of Cups is kind of like alone in your splendor. Like you know what you want. Nobody can take away your happiness. You're going to do what's best for you. And I love that the other card that fell out with the 9 of Cups is the 6 of Cups. So you're tuning into what makes your heart sing, Taurus. That's what this is about. That's why it's a battle of head and heart. But I strongly feel the heart is going to win here because this love feels very, very strong. This Six of Cups energy feels very, very strong. Okay, and with the balance and the patience that, you know, you're being guided to kind of tune into, I feel that's going to give this Six of Cups love time for a little bit of like a foundation. That stability that the Ace of Pentacles brings in for you. Interesting. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, we've got the Empress now. Holy moly. Four of Cups and the World card. Okay. Back to what I was saying about this Nine of Cups, of doing what is best for you, what makes you happy. That's very much the energy of the Empress. It's a very nurturing, loving, abundant energy. You know, when you are in the Empress stage of your journey, your happiness is not dependent upon somebody else. Your health is not dependent on somebody else. Your decisions are not dependent on somebody else. Like, it's a very self-sufficient, loving, beautiful energy. So I feel this is where you're going. And with the Emperor and the Empress both coming out here, again, I feel, Taurus, for you, this is representing the mind and the heart. The Emperor is all mind, very serious, very calculated, and the Empress is very much about the heart and the nurturing and what feels good. So this is a huge balancing for you. And, you know, maybe in the past you let the head rule and you missed opportunities because of that. With this Four of Cups here, it's like the heart was trying to speak through to you, right? The heart's trying to give you the message here, this cup coming from the sky. But you were too focused maybe over here in calculating and analyzing and making a decision based on logic instead of what the heart was saying. But with this World card being the last card out here, this cycle for you, that pattern, is coming to completion. So you're coming into a really powerful place this month, Taurus, because you are learning, your lesson is balancing the head and the heart and using both in making a decision, not one over the other, which really is like the best place to be. That's what allows in a soulmate type love. If you're too mind driven in a soulmate love, when it comes time for, you know, forgiveness or to work through a challenge, you need that heart energy. Forgiveness happens in the heart, not in the mind. So that is very necessary for the Six of Cups energy. And if you haven't been there, there's nothing wrong with that. That's where you've been on your journey and you're getting to this beautiful place with this World card of wholeness and completeness. That cycle is finishing out. The karma has been released. It is being released through the end of January. And you have eclipse season to support you in that, okay? So we've got the next eclipse happening on the 10th at the full moon in Cancer. So you're being supported to, you know, let go of that strong mind energy, that bull mind, if it's been dominating, okay? Let me clarify here. Yeah, so, okay, to clarify the Emperor, look at this. Getting out of the head and into an emotionally connected relationship, a heart-centered relationship, is the 10 of Cups. So that's your lesson with this Emperor. It is very much the mental energy and the strong, stubborn, sometimes manipulative energy of the Emperor, of that mind. Okay, we all have that within us at some level. So it's learning to look past that, because this beautiful 10 of Cups love is what wants to come in for you, but you've got to drop the ego, you've got to drop the mind for that, for this love, for this sort of balance here. Amazing. Okay, let me clarify this Four of Cups. I think that's why you're being asked to not make a decision yet, because you're still getting the lesson and it needs a little bit of time to really sink in. Yep, okay, so the Four of Cups, missing an opportunity. Judgment card, forgiveness, dealing with situations or aspects that need attention, that need some healing. So it's not blocking the heart anymore. It's really interesting. This is the card of forgiveness. And I was mentioning, you know, in a soulmate love, forgiveness happens in the heart. If you are too much in the mental energy, that stubbornness will block the love every single time. So that's a really big lesson for you. Really big lesson for you. Let me see what else we've got. Okay, last message for Taurus. Yes, okay, I love it. The last message for you is serenity, peace, clarity. Okay, that serenity comes in when the heart is open and when there is a clear channel between the head and the heart. So allowing that peace, allowing that energy to flow. Very similar to the temperance energy here. Which again, the temperance is the blending of two extremes. You know, on one extreme is the mind, the ego. On the other extreme is like the heart. And you've got to be able to meet in the middle to be at your absolute best, at your authentic self, and learning how to, you know, balance those and work with those energies. That, Taurus, is going to put you in such a place of power moving forward in 2020. Awesome. I love this reading for you. I hope that resonates for you. If not, no worries. You can watch your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus, or your Jupiter. Thank you for the comments below the video. I absolutely love reading all your comments, so thank you for taking the time to do that. If you missed the intro, or for those of you who don't know, I am a master energy therapist and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live. I literally have clients all around the world at this point, which I'm so grateful for. It doesn't matter the time zone, we'll schedule according to your time zone, so no worries on that. This is my full-time work, so thank you for keeping me so busy week after week after week. And normally I do a 15% discount for your very first energy session or as a first-time energy client of mine. But for the launch of 2020 and coming out of holiday season, and we're in eclipse season, I am offering you a 20% discount off your very first energy session. So 20% discount, definitely take advantage of that. I hope that is helpful for you in some way. And it's such a powerful time to be getting any sort of energy work done right now with the changeover of, you know, coming into a new decade, closing out 2019, and just letting go of what we no longer need, okay? So clearing some of those old stuck emotions, old stuck trauma situations and things that we may still be holding on to. The energy therapy is very helpful for that. And just really bringing you into balance of body, mind, and spirit, and helping you to just feel your best and be clear. And when you're that way, you can deal with situations better. You feel better in general. So again, take advantage of the 20% discount. The link is below. All the information is on my website. And you can read the testimonials as well, okay? So that's it for now, Taurus. Oh, also, the link is below. I do some nutrition coaching and support as well with the nutrition products that I love and have been using since 2008. So that link is there also. So that's it. I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the month. I'll see you back here for the February 1st readings, and be looking out for the eclipse reading for the 10th and also your weekly bump readings, okay? Take care.